99, the orange and purple 99, driven by Alan Alexander tonight. Factory stock points battle right now, led by Jared Maupin in the 91. Dylan Gaither second place in the 99. Dylan Gaither just 10 points back. Paul Reyes in the 24 machine out of San Antonio, 22 points back in third place. Casey Krause out of Seguin in fourth. And Daniel Lopez, looks like Daniel will be a part of this practice session. Daniel Lopez rounds out your top five, 70 points back. So the three machine, driven by Johnny Walker Brown. The 75 tonight, driven by Franco Krulik, getting back behind the wheel tonight here at I-37. The 10 machine is Scott Jerkins, brand new body on that machine, possibly even a brand new race car. New race car there for the 10 machine of Scott Jerkins out of Lavernia, Texas. The 15 of Daniel Lopez. And the 47 of Bob Caulfield. Bob Caulfield out of Marion, Texas, right there in the 47 machine. Got a different number tonight. You would used to see Bob Caulfield in the number 56, the 56 Chevrolet that would drive around out at San Antonio Speedway. Now in a factory stock, number 47. Next up, we got some Texas Dirt Trucks. Texas Dirt Truck Series. First out will be the 38 of Josh Sewell, followed by the 28 of Russ Parker out of Seguin. Then we've got the 52 of Donald Mick out of Crosby, Texas. Bringing up the rear there, the number 95, that is Lightning McGreen out of Huffman, Texas. The familiar Lightning McQueen paint scheme there. Ka-chow. Josh Sewell in the 38, former track champion out here at I-37, and I believe that 38 truck is for sale. So if you're looking to hop into a Texas dirt truck, that's probably a fast and well-built one right there, that number 38 machine. Good little lineup of Texas dirt trucks here. I see 12 total checked in, maybe a couple more coming in last minute, trying to avoid the heat. I see Colton Borlas in the 693 out of Fredericksburg, Texas. Trailer Caulfield in the 4 machine. Trailer Caulfield out of Live Oak. I see the 19B, the always fast Jarrett Barber out of Robstown. And the 416, Lance Chacon out of Atascosa, Texas. Bringing up the rear there. Colton Borlas looks like he needed to grab another gear there. Trailer Caulfield taking a little shortcut through the infield. Got a little sloppy coming out of turn 3. The 19B.
Okay.
What's that?
He just bought it, but I don't suppose anybody needs to know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's right. Actually,
All right, so I'm just being told the 19B driven by Larry Badgett tonight should be 319B. All right, next up, some IMCA modifieds taken to the track for some practice laps. I see the 16 machine driven tonight by Jamie Campbell, the 81 Ryan Childress out of Elgin, Texas. The 10 machine of Wade Pistol Jr. out of Buda, Texas. And the 44 machine of Wade Pistol Sr. out of Marble Falls. So looks like we've also got some limited modifieds out there for practice laps. The 95S of Sterling Tausch. And the number 1 of Nathan Titzman out of Corpus Christi. Nathan Titzman picking up a EMOD victory a couple weeks back. The 10 machine of Wade Pistol Jr. out of Buda, Texas, getting a little sloppy there in turn number 4. Cutting out just a little bit early. Hey, that looks like a different looking car out there. The 20 machine. That appears to be a South Texas street stock. Not sure what class that's going to be running in tonight, but just some practice laps coming in for that 20 machine. Mike Lyon in the 20 there. Familiar sight in that Camaro. Good to see it. Still alive and taken to a track. They still run street stocks down at Texana Speedway, I believe, and up there at Cotton Bowl up north. So street stocks are still alive around Texas. I believe they also run them at Heart of Texas Speedway, just north of Waco. There's still a little bit of life for the street stocks here. Looks like we're throwing the checkered flag on practice. A little bit of extra cash tonight for the IMCA modifieds in the heat races, sponsored by A Plus Boat Service out of San Antonio. A Plus Boat Service, kicking in a little extra cash when times are tough for the IMCA modifieds. Well, Mr. Jeremy Hernandez, how you doing tonight? Is it nice and warm up there on the flag stand? You got any more breeze up there than we do? A little bit more breeze? Is that coming from your shorts? All right. We won't ask what you had for lunch, but looks like I think we're about ready to get started. I believe we're going to have a water truck drag race down the front stretch. There we go. Clock it with a calendar. Try to knock down a little bit of the dust out there. Mr. Ray Doyon out there in the water truck. Wanted to see how the practice laps went before we put any more water on the track. Of course, we want to be water conscious and conserve as much as we can. Stage 3 water restrictions, is that right, in Atascosa County? I know we've got stage 2 water restrictions in most places. Definitely be careful next weekend with your fireworks if that is what you choose to do. Be real careful. Lots of fire kindling out there. I know Bear County had a ban on fireworks, but I'm not sure about other places. It's like we're going to put down a little extra challenge for whoever we've got coming out first. I think we've got the beginner factory stock, so they might have to navigate a little extra water on the track. Always good to build your skill, though. Well, man, if you missed it a couple weeks back, we had an awesome show out here. Nice late model feature along with some big money factory stocks. We had factory stocks from all over the state and beyond. Justin Whitehead in the familiar 36J taking home the extra money. But he had a long trip there coming up from, all the way up at Northeast, I think Arca something. Arklatex. Dalton Faulkner from Cut and Shoot, Texas, I believe got second out of that deal. Followed by a whole bunch of our hometown favorites. We had dueling announcers and a whole bunch of fans here packing the stands. It was a good time. Hopefully we'll have one of those later in the season. But it's a hot one out there. Make sure you guys visit the concession stand early and often. Stay hydrated. Keep a cool drink in your hand as much as possible. We'll try to get this sun to go down as fast as we can and get that cool breeze going behind us. Well, Mr. Jeremy, did you talk to your boys tonight? Did we get out any plans to teamwork? Any teamwork strategies going on over there? One to block and one to race, and they're just laughing at you. Second place is the first loser, Dad. If you ain't first, you're last. That's what I saw. Shake and bake. Something like that. Well, I think we're just about ready to start. What do you think, Mr. Jeremy? Does everything look good down there? All right. Well, once again, thanks for making it out here to I-37. I know it's hot, but you faithful fans out there braving the heat with us just to see a little racing action, we're ready to get started. So if you would, stand to your feet for just a moment while we observe our Star-Spangled Banner. And then after that, stay standing as we have our opening prayer.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? free and the home of the
And remain standing for just a moment as we have our opening prayer. God in heaven, we thank you so much that we have the freedom that we do have, God, to live in this nation. But right now, God, our nation is in a lot of turmoil, and we ask that you would just step in and give guidance to our leaders, give guidance to our politicians and those who are making choices for us, God. Just guide us in your direction so that we can be a more peaceful union, God. We ask that you would protect us here tonight. Just watch over us, watch over those that are participating, watch over our drivers, our safety officials, our camera crew, God. Just everyone here, just be with our safety, God, and get us home safely at the end of the night. In your name we pray. Amen. Well, all right. We've got 6 classes of cars here tonight. Feature race tonight will be the Texas Dirt Truck Series. Looks like we've got about 12 entries, maybe a couple others showing up late, but good little group of Texas dirt trucks there. Get a good look at our water truck there. Looks like it needs a paint job if anybody wants to sponsor some white paint there. Maybe we could put your name on the side of our water truck. But once again, IMCA Modified's getting a little bit of extra cash tonight for the heat race winners. So $25 extra going to the heat race winners, sponsored by A-Plus Boat Services out of San Antonio. Make sure to check them out if you have any boating needs. Once again, we want to thank all of our track sponsors that make these races possible. Hudson Brothers Trailer Sales out there, Russ Parker Construction, Swenson Racing, Nogalitos Gear, Billy Bob's Repair and Tire, Winter Circle Transmission, Price Chevrolet, F-Bomb Diesel Performance, All In Designs out of San Antonio, Jamie Luna and State Farm, and of course Race On Texas. If you can't make it here, check us out on Race On Texas and make sure to select I-37 Speedway as your home track. We'll get a little bit of a kickback every time somebody watches Race On Texas from the comfort of their living room. In case things stay hot over the summer, you could still join us right there on your computer screen or your phone, or from the comfort of your living room if you got your home TV hooked up to the internet there, as most people do. Looks like we're going to pack in a little bit of that extra water that we put down for just a moment before sending out our first group. If we could get everybody to just lean to your left a little bit, try to make that sun go down a little faster. Or to your right, sorry, lean to your right. There we go. All right, looks like we're going to have our beginner factory stock class out first. Once again, the 47 of Bob Caulfield out of Marion, Texas. Going to jump out to the track first, and we've got the 25F of Robert Fox out of San Antonio. The 8S of TJ Sullivan out of Corpus Christi. And also scheduled for this race will be the 3D of Johnny Walker Brown out of Pleasanton. 4 entries here in our beginner factory stocks, and I believe we're going to take them 8 laps. I'll double check that real quick. That looks to be the case. 8 laps in the first heat race in these beginner factory stocks.
rushing till life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Don't know why. I have to drive so fast. My car is nothing. It's not you, but it'll do 0 to 60 in 5.2. Oh, I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I rush until life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Can't be late. I leave in plenty of time, shaking hands with the clock. I can't stop. I'm on a roll and I'm ready to rock. Oh, I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I rush until life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. It says I'm running behind. I better pick up my pace. It's a race and there ain't no room for someone in second place. I'm in a hurry to get things done. I rush until life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I rush until life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I rush until life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I rush until life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch no bandit run. Keep your foot hard on the pedal, son, never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana, and we'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run.
Looks like a little adjustment being done to the infield tractor tires. Last race we had the infield tractor tires sponsored by Bubba's Tree Service. If you're interested in sponsoring the infield tractor tires, they get lots of mentions, so come talk to me down here. Maybe we can work something out about sponsorship of the infield tractor tires to talk about your business during the race. Little creative sponsorship opportunity there.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Old Smokey's got them ears on,
He's hot on your trail, and he ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. So you got to dodge him, you got to duck him, you gotta keep that diesel trucking. Just put that hammer down and give it hell. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound up, watch your bandit run.
All right, flagman giving him the signal to line up. Let's get them side by side so we can get this thing started. Got the track worked in just a little bit more, just an extra kiss of that moisture to get it just right. All right, flagman gonna show him one. One stick in the air means one time by. We're gonna go green flag racing on the next time by. A 3D of Johnny Brown picks up the pace a little bit with the 47 of Bob Caulfield to his outside. The 25F, Robert Fox hanging back just a little bit there behind the pack. But we get the green flag. And there they go, the 8S. TJ Sullivan working on the outside, catching some of those marbles up there in turn 2, slows them way down. We spread out in single file. 3D Johnny Brown going to take the first lap, followed by the 47 of Bob Caulfield. Oh, the 25F getting a little loose right there in the front stretch. He holds on to it. Robert Fox having a little trouble there. Here comes the 3D of Johnny Brown taking lap number 2. The 47 of Bob Caulfield. Now giving chase to the 8S of TJ Sullivan all over his back bumper. We'll see how long that lasts. They're side by side getting into turn 3. Now TJ Sullivan making the pass. Oh, look out. The 25F of Robert Fox stuck up in turn 2. Throws it in reverse. Gets going the right direction, but we throw the yellow flag. Yellow flag for the 25F for Robert Fox. Does not appear to have major damage, but he was stuck up there at the end of turn 2, right at the entrance to the backstretch. He just wanted to catch up to the rest of the pack. That's what it was. Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You play by the rules. So we'll have our Texas two-step restart. The 3D of Johnny Brown gets to jump out front, followed by the next 2, the 8S of TJ Sullivan, the 47 of Bob Caulfield, get to be side by side in row number 2. Lights are out, so Johnny Walker Brown can go at any time, and he does so right there, entering into turn number 3. Green flag in the air. Here we go again. Now the 8S is Sullivan with a strong machine, looking like he's going to catch up down the backstretch, squeeze his nose down in on the bottom, push Johnny Brown up to the top of the track, and he takes over the lead. says, "Excuse me, Mr. Johnny, let me just sneak by on the bottom out here." Johnny Walker Brown, nowhere else to go, has to move up and gives way to first place. Oh, it looks like he's going to catch the spin in turn number 4. That gives second place over to the 47 of Bob Caulfield. We stay green. No caution brought out for that loop-de-loop. Somebody needs to tell the 3D of Johnny Walker Brown he doesn't get any laps for that just because he went around once. That does not count as a lap, so 2 more laps to go. White flag in the air for the 8S of TJ Sullivan. The 47 of Bob Caulfield taken to the white flag now. And the 3D, Johnny Walker Brown. Checkered flag in the air for this first heat race. TJ Sullivan in the 8 tries the top side this time, just to get a feel for it. Here comes Bob Caulfield in the 47, checkered flag. And the 3D, Johnny Walker Brown, easing around turn 4 this time. Playing it safe there. Just wanting to hold on to that 3rd position. We'll see who comes out next. In the order, one of the nice features of I-37 Speedway here, you get to wave to your favorite drivers as they come by right down the front stretch. They're going to kick up as much dust as they can. It's a bold strategy to try and play with the other's visibility out on the track, but I don't think it's going to work out for him. 1 flag in the air, the 14 of Trent Beaver, the 95S of Sterling Tausch, and the 1 of Nathan Titzman. 3 racers in this class tonight. We're going to take them 8 laps. We'll see who comes out on top. Limited modified, sponsored by Swenson Race Products. A lot of the cars out here working with the Swensons to make sure they've got all the parts and pieces they need for their cars. So check out Swensons if you got any race car parts needs. We'll go green the next time by. Limited modified points battle right now. The 95S of Sterling Tausch starting on the outside. He is your points leader. Then the 99 of Alan Alexander, 1 point behind. The 14 of Trent Beaver sitting in 3rd place, but a long way to go. 69 points behind in the points battle here at I-37, so he's got a chance tonight to make up some good points in this points lead over the 95S of Sterling Tausch. Johnny Walker Brown in the 24, 4th place, and then the 11T of Tom Grothe is rounding out your top 5, 109 points back. Trent Beaver in the 14 working the bottom side of this track. It looks to be a little stickier than the top side as you see the 95 of Sterling Tausch lost a lot of ground getting up there in the top of turn 2. Nathan Titzman in the 1 machine taking over 2nd position for the moment. But here comes the 95 of Sterling Tausch. 4 laps down, 4 more to go. Little bit of close contact action right there in the back of the pack. Good battle right there for the 2nd position. Nathan Titzman and the 95 of Tausch on the top side of the track. Oh, look out. The top side did not hold. 2 laps to go, and I believe we're going to have to throw the yellow flag. Sterling Tausch in the 95, not able to get it refired in time. Well, that's not what the 14 of Trent Beaver really wanted to see right now. But he is going to have the Texas two-step restart out front. And we'll put the 1 and the 95 out there together again, right next to each other. So maybe a little bit of strategy there from the 95 of Sterling Tausch, having a second chance at battling with the 1X of the Nathan Titzman. Nathan Titzman chooses the bottom side of the track. Second place does get to choose whether they want to be on the top or the bottom. And it looks like the bottom is a little stickier right now, so that's where Nathan Titzman wants to be, especially after that spin out of the 95 and turn number 4 there. Here we go, green flag in the air. Couple laps to go. Sterling Tausch in the 95. Oh, gets a little bit sloppy in turn 2. Holds on to it this time. We stay green. Checkered flag in the air now for the 14 of Beaver. Nathan Titzman brings it in second, and the 95 of Sterling Tausch looks to be having some problems out there. Having some trouble making that race car stick to the track as he's all over the place. But he's going to have a little bit of time to get that sorted out before the feature race later tonight, so we will probably see a much better 95S later on in the feature. We're going to send the next next heat race down the chute here. Give them a wave as they come down. Who's it going to be as we look over into that bright yellow Texas sun? Looks like it's going to be the Sport Compacts. Couple heat races for the Sport Compacts tonight. We're going to take them 8 laps each. Seven cars scheduled for this race, and 7 out on the track. And wouldn't you know it, the brand new number 43 machine, Jennifer Kidd, driving, and she gets to start on the pole for her heat race. So, car that hasn't quite been shaken down, and she's going to start right there in front of everybody. So everybody keep an eye on that 43 machine. We'll see what happens. Outside of her, the 32 of Joshua Garcia. Row number 2, the 75 of Chad Miller, and the 76Y, the bright pink Donald Lewis. The 70 of Rod Tate, the green and black machine. 55 of Riker Hernandez getting his first feature win a couple weeks back. Look out for that 55 machine. And the silver bullet, the 33, Jamie Garner, starting in the back. Keep an eye on that 33 machine as well. It's usually fast on the bottom. We'll see how it goes. Lights are out around the track. All eyes on the 43 of Jennifer Kidd as she looks for that green flag. And there it is. Green flag in the air. Here we go. '43 Jennifer Kidd jumps out to the early lead, but here comes the 32 of Josh Garcia on the top side. Jennifer Kidd holds them off for the moment, but here comes the 55 of Riker Hernandez, passing 4 cars in this first lap. Riker Hernandez, oh, he moves up to the top and gets stuck up there on the marbles. loses a few positions. Riker Hernandez moving way back. Josh Garcia in the 32 machine still holding strong on that second position. Josh Garcia now going to give it a try on the bottom, and he gets by the 43 of Jennifer Kidd. And look out, here comes the 33 of Jamie Garner. Jamie Garner also on the bottom. Had a good run down the backstretch, but then the 43 got in his way. Jamie Garner all over the back bumper of the 43 of Jennifer Kidd. We'll see what he does with it. Tries to make it stick on the bottom. Oh, Jennifer Kidd gets a little sloppy up there in turn number 2. Gets it turned around the wrong direction. Turn number 2 is dangerous up there if you get too high. And she caught the worst of it. She gets it turned around and we stay green flag. Two laps to go for the 32, Josh Garcia. Here comes the 55 of Riker Hernandez battling for second place with the 33 of Garner. 55 and 33 head off into turn number 3 side by side with the white flag waving in the air. Riker Hernandez using the back bumper offensively. Riker Hernandez making sure to get right in front of the 33 of Garner. 33 of Garner gives him a kiss on the back bumper. Checkered flag waves. Josh Garcia, Riker Hernandez, and then the 33 of Jamie Garner rounding out your top 3. 75 of Chad Miller in 4th position, and then the 70 of Rod Tate in that green and black machine rounding out the top 5. Good little race right there for the Sport Compacts. Always some tough competition. I believe the moment of that race was the 55 of Riker Hernandez using the back bumper against the 33 of Jamie Garner, putting the big block move out there. Well, all right, heat race number 2 for the Sport Compacts. Taken to the track here on this warm Saturday night in Pleasanton, Texas. The 3% machine starting on the pole, that's Sam Walker, the young lady, having some trouble with her car the first few times out. I've heard that they've got those troubles under wraps now, but we'll see what happens. Outside of her, the 21T is Sean Tracy out of Floresville, Texas. Row number 2, the 35 of John Thomas out of Schertz. And the other Hernandez brother, Levi Hernandez, in the 28 machine, starting row 2 outside. Row number 3, the 88 of Justin Sitterly, getting a feature race win a couple weeks back. And the 18 of Michael Burris Jr. this time in the 18 out of Marion, Texas. 6 cars. We're going to take them 8 laps. Green flags in the air. Here we go. The 21T of Sean Tracy jumps out to the early lead, but here comes the 28 of Levi Hernandez. They go 3 wide in turn number 3 with the 18 of Michael Burris Jr. Stuck up there in turn number 4 with the marbles. Burris Jr. holds on to it. Oh, look out. Those Acura Integras almost collide there in turn number 2. But the 18 machine holds onto it and keeps it straight for yet another lap. Oh, my goodness. Somebody out there collected the infield tractor tire. Oh, look out in turn number 3. We got one around. The 18 of Burris Jr. makes the squeeze play on the bottom side. Levi Hernandez in the 28 putting distance on the 18 machine. Michael Burris Jr. Two sticks in the air, 2 more laps to go for the 28 of Levi Hernandez, who is now dealing with lap traffic. The 3% of Sam Walker. Here comes the 28, Levi Hernandez, now to the white flag. White flag for the 2 Acura Integras as well. The 18 and the 88. John Thomas in the 35 right now running 4th. And the 21T is Sean Tracy. Having a little trouble down the backstretch. The 21T of Tracy. Looks like he will still finish in the top 5. 28, Levi Hernandez picking up the heat race win. Followed by the 18 of Michael Burris Jr., the 88 of Justin Sitterly rounding out the top 3. 35 of John Thomas in 4th, and the 21T of Sean Tracy rounding out the top 5. So that'll do it for the heat races for the Sport Compacts. We'll see who comes out next. That sun is just almost down. We got about another 30 minutes or so, and that sun will be tucked up underneath the horizon. All right, here we go. IMCA Modifieds. IMCA Modifieds. A little extra cash for the heat race winner tonight. 25 extra dollars going to the heat race winner. For these IMCA Modifieds, we've got 7 in total, so this will be heat race and feature race. Starting on the pole, the 81 of Ryan Childress out of Elgin, Texas. Outside of him, the 16 machine driven tonight by Jamie Campbell out of Livonia. Jared Maupin, your points leader in the BD1 out of College Station, but I believe he comes from down south. Outside of him will be the 5R of Ryan Doyon. Row number 3, the 94 of Chris Morris, the handyman out of Taylor, Texas, driving that machine with hand controls. Outside of him will be the 44 of Wade Pistol Sr. And then bringing up the rear will be the number 10, Wade Pistol Jr. out of Buda, Texas. So Marble Falls and Buda, Texas being represented there with the Pistol family. I see the number 10 machine, but I do not see the, well, there's the 44. Looks like we've got them packing in the track a little bit on the outside. Flagman going to show him one time. So we're going to get him lined up and set loose this time by. Lights are out around the track. We'll keep an eye on the 81 of Ryan Childress, leading him around. The 94, Chris Morris, always fast here in Pleasanton, Texas, but so is the BD1 of Jared Maupin. We'll keep an eye on those two as they work their way through the field. Green flags in the air. Here we go. IMCA Modifieds by Price Chevrolet. Side-by-side battle there between the 16 of Jamie Campbell and the 81 of Ryan Childress. They're still side-by-side coming to the first lap. Look out, my goodness. The 44 machine of Wade Pistol Sr. taking the long way around the top side of turn 4. Here comes the BD1 of Jared Maupin and the 5 of Ryan Doyon. And now making a late charge, the 94, Chris Morris, going to try it on the bottom against the 81 of Ryan Childress. Looks like the 10 of Wade Pistol Jr. having some problems, going to shut it down on the go-kart track, but we stay green. The BD1 of Jared Maupin, now your leader. Followed by the 94, Chris Morris. Oh, the BD1 goes high in turn 2. Turns over the lead to the 94, Chris Morris, who takes over. We're halfway. Two more laps now, 2 more to go. Chris Morris now putting distance on the BD1 of Jared Maupin. White flag in the air. This time by, he's going to be checking in for some of that extra money. Sponsored by A-Plus Boat Sales. And A-Plus Boat Service out of San Antonio. Extra little gas money there for the 94, Chris Morris. A-Plus Boat Service out of San Antonio. Check them out if you need service on your boat before the summer season. Don't take your boat out on the lake without having it checked over. A-Plus Boat Service out of San Antonio will take care of you. The 94, Chris Morris picking up that extra cash, followed by the BD1 of Jared Maupin. Next out, gonna be the Factory Stocks. Factory Stocks sponsored by All In Designs. All In Designs out of San Antonio. They're there on the east side of San Antonio, but they're pretty centrally located. So if you have any design needs, whether it be a race car wrap, koozie, shirt, a hat maybe, go see All In Designs. They'll take care of you. They're good folks. And they can work with you on the artwork as well if you're not sure what artwork you need. Heat race number 1, we're going to take them 8 laps. The 98 of Brandon Spreen out of Boerne, Texas, going to start on the pole for this one. Casey Kraus in the 53K out of Seguin on the outside. Mike Lyon in row number 2 out of San Antonio alongside the 741 of Cameron Starry coming out of Corpus Christi. Row number 3 will be Alan Alexander in the 99. And then Franco Krulik out of San Antonio in the 75 machine, normally driven by Jerry Miller. They got that car replaced and refixed up. Brandon Spreen in the 98 going to take the green flag. Casey Kraus jumps out to the early lead, heading into turn number 3 and 4, followed by the 741 of Cameron Starry on the outside. The 98 of Brandon Spreen falls back to 3rd position. Casey Kraus in that 53K machine always does well here. Good little battle right now going on for 3rd position. That's the 99 of Alan Alexander and the 98 of Brandon Spreen. Looks like the bottom side of the track is what is working right now. The 75 of Franco Krulik having all sorts of trouble there in the back of the pack with the top side of the track. Two laps to go, 2 more laps. Kraus coming under fire from the 741 of Cameron Starry. Starry on the bottom, Kraus on the top. We'll see who comes out this time by. Looks like the 75 of Franco Krulik pulls it off into the infield. Little white smoke coming out of that machine. Casey Kraus in the 53K coming to the checkered flag now with a slight edge over the 741. Kraus will take the heat race win. Cameron Starry in the 741 picks up 2nd position. The 99 of Alan Alexander moves up 2 spots to pick up the 3rd position. 20 of Mike Lyon moves back 1 for 4th, and the 98 of Brandon Spreen drops 5 positions, but he still holds on to the top 5. Ooh. I thought it was getting a little bit dark for a second there. I was wondering when we were going to turn on our lights, and then I realized I have my sunglasses on, so I'm going to just take those off. That's a little better. That sun's almost down. Just a couple more minutes and that thing will be tucked in behind the horizon there. Young blood Daniel Lopez in the 15L going to start this one on the pole. Heat race number 2. Paul Reyes in the 24. Starting outside in row number 1. The 66 machine, the green and white, brand new number 66, Johnny Torres taken to the track for the first time here at I-37. The chrome number 91, that's Jared Maupin outside of him. Then we've got the 92R of Robert Keelik inside row 3. And the brand new yellow and white number 10, that's Scott Jerkins in his new machine, bringing up the rear of this heat race number 2. Bean Bandit Race Cars, another familiar old racing name there out of San Antonio for the number 10 machine. Bean Bandit Race Cars on the side of that machine for Scott Jerkins. But here we go. Daniel Lopez going to lead him around to the green flag. And they're off. Heat race number 2. Johnny Torres trying to make some room for himself in the 66 machine, but not going to happen this lap. The 15 of Daniel Lopez goes way high in turn number 4. Paul Reyes, the unfortunate recipient there of the 15 of Lopez going way high, kisses off the back bumper with his distaste and displeasure for that move. But now the battle for the lead turns over to row number 2. That was Jared Maupin and Johnny Torres, who have now moved up to row number 1. Jared Maupin in the 91 and the 66 of Johnny Torres. That is your battle for the lead. The 92 Robert Keelick having a little trouble getting out of turn number 4, has to get on the brakes. But we stay green. 4 laps down, 4 more to go. Oh, look out, the 24 of Paul Reyes taking a shortcut through the infield, dodging the infield tractor tires. Loses a bunch of positions there, the 24 of Paul Reyes. White flag in the air for Jared Maupin in the 91. Oh, the 92R, Robert Keelick goes around in turn number 4, right in front of your leaders, but he moves off the track just in time. Checkered flag for the 91 of Maupin. Johnny Torres in the 66 picks up second, and the 15, Youngblood Daniel Lopez, rounds out your top 3. Scott Jerkins in the 10 brings in 4th, and the 24, Paul Reyes, rounds out the top 5. Paul Reyes was trying his heart out to make sure that the top side of this racetrack worked, and, well, it was having some trouble out there on the top. We'll have a little break in the action here before our next race. Good time to check out our souvenir stand. Some new designs in the souvenir stand, but that's also where you get the chips for the concession stand. So make sure to stop off and get a cold drink. Stay hydrated tonight as much as you can. We got that nice cool breeze to our backside. I believe we're going to show the Texas Dirt Truck Series up next. Little adjustment there to the infield tractor tires, bringing them in a little bit, making a little bit more room out there for these Texas dirt trucks. All right, looks like we're about ready to get going with this first heat race of the Texas Dirt Trucks. The 52 of Donald Mick starting on the pole. He's out of Crosby, Texas. Outside of him, the 693 of Colton Borlas out of Fredericksburg. Row number 2, Lance Chacon out of Atascosa, Texas, in the 416. Outside of him, the 319B, that's Larry Badgett out of Burnett. Inside row number 3, the 00, Buster Dean, the Tow Mater machine. And outside of him, Jarrett Barber in the white number 19 out of Robstown, Texas. Jarrett Barber picking up a couple wins in the Texas Dirt Truck Series here at I-37. So keep an eye on that number 19 as he works his way through the field. Green flag in the hands of our flagman, and now it's in the air. Here we go, Texas Dirt Trucks. A little bit of a traffic jam there. The 416 of Lance Chacon almost gets loose in turn 4. He holds on to it. But that breaks loose the 19, the white number 19 of Jarrett Barber now, who goes to work on the first place truck of Donald Mick in the 52. Jarrett Barber working the outside. Jarrett Barber now trying the crossover move, coming up to the flag stand. And takes that lap. Jarrett Barber, your new leader. Here comes the 319B. Larry Badgett now going to work on the 52 machine. He sneaks his fender up underneath the 52 and bumps him up, moves him up to the outside. Oh, look out. The 319 giving no room and no quarter to the 52 machine as he runs it all the way up to the front stretch wall to take over the second position. Look out, the 419 of Lance Chacon up at turn number 4. We stay green. Oh my goodness. Maybe a little bit of karma there for the 319 of Larry Badgett, who had to get on the binders to avoid the 419. Your top 3 right now, the 19, the white number 19, that's Jarrett Barber. The 319, the black number 19 machine, Larry Badgett in second. And the 52, Donald Mick. Rounding out the top 3, here comes the 419 of Lance Chacon, and now we got a yellow. Oh, that must have been the finish of the race. Oh my goodness. Little smoke there from the 00, a Tow Mater. Coming out the top stacks. I believe that might be intentional. Heat race number 2 coming at you for the Texas Dirt Truck Series. Starting on the pole for this one, the 95 of Lightning McGreen. Outside of him, the number 4 of Traylor Caulfield. Inside row number 2, the 38 of Josh Sewell. Outside of him, the 28 of Russ Parker. Row number 3, the gray 44 The Gray Ghost, that's Kevin Vassbender. And the blue and orange 91, that's Jared Maupin. 6 cars, we're going to take them 8 laps. 6 trucks, that is. Green flag in the hands of our flagman. Checking out the 95 of Lightning McGreen. We're going to send him this time by. Green flag in the air. Here we go. The 95 of Lightning McGreen holds on to the lead for the moment. Moves up in front of the 4 of Trailer Caulfield for the first lap. Here comes the 91 of Jared Maupin, inserting himself into the mix, making contact with the 38 of Josh Sewell. Here comes the 91 now working against the 95. That is the battle for the lead right there coming out of turn 4. Jared Maupin takes over. Four laps down, 4 more to go for the 91 of Jared Maupin, who's now putting distance on the rest of this field. The 4 of Trailer Caulfield doing some extra laps there in the infield. He gets it straightened out and headed the right direction. Two laps to go. 2 more laps for the 91 of Jared Maupin. The battle for second right now between the 95 Lightning McGreen and the 38 of Josh Sewell. Now coming to the white flag, 1 more lap. Can Josh Sewell do anything in 1 lap? We will find out. Checkered flag for Jared Maupin. Here comes the 95 Lightning McGreen, followed by Josh Sewell. Russ Parker bringing it in 4th, and the 44, the Gray Ghost, Kevin Vassbender, rounding out your top 5. Well, all right, that'll do it for the heat races tonight. Once again, make sure to get down here to the concession stand to get some refreshments in your hands. We're going to throw some tunes on the radio, and we'll let you know when we'll be back for the features. What's up, Bob? We got a late model out here for some practice laps. Familiar blue late model there, previously driven by the 99 Franco Krulik. Now with a new driver in there.
There is nothing that is wrong, wanting you to stay here with me. I know you got somewhere to go, but don't you make yourself at home and stay with me. Don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally, I rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk? so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. The sun ain't nearly on the rise. We still got the moon and stars above. Underneath the velvet sky, love is all that matters. Won't you stay with me? Won't you ever leave? Lay down, Sally. I rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally. No need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Greg Leaks. See the morning light color in your face so dreamily. Don't you go and say goodbye. You can lay your troubles down and stay with me. Don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally. I rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally. No need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Lay down, Sally. I rest here in my arms. Don't you think you'd want someone to talk? Lay down, Sally. No need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. And I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Hoping it, engines at a more, tearing up the highway like a big old lot of soul. Cadillac, Cadillac, I'm in dark, shiny and black. Hoping it, engines at a more, tearing up the highway like a big old Cadillac, Cadillac, long and dark, shiny and black. Hoping it, yo, engines let 'em roll, tearing the highway like a big old Cadillac, Cadillac, long and dark, shiny and black. Open up, yo, engines let 'em roll, tearing up the highway like a big old lot of soul. Come on, baby. In the day we sweated out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At night we racked the mansions of glory and suicide machines. Sprung from cages on Highway 9, chrome wheel, fuel injected and stepping out over the line. Oh, baby, this town rips the bones from your back. It's a death trap. It's a suicide rap. We gotta get out while we're young. 'Cause tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Yes, girl. Wendy, let me in. I wanna be your friend. I wanna guard your dreams and visions. Just wrap your legs around these velvet rims and strap your hands across my engines. Together we could break this trap. We'll run till we drop. Baby, we'll never go back. Oh, you walk with me out on the wire. 'Cause baby, I'm just a scared and lonely rider. But I gotta know how it feels. I wanna know if love is wild, babe. I wanna know if love is real. Oh, for the show. Beyond the palace, semi-powered drones scream down the boulevard. Girls comb their hairs in rearview mirrors, and the boys try to look so hard. The amusement park ride the rolling start. Kids are huddled on the beach in the mist. I wanna die with you, Wendy, on the street tonight, and an everlasting kiss. Huh.
Starting on the pole, the 8S, TJ Sullivan. Outside of him, the 47 of Bob Caulfield. Row number 2, the 3D of Johnny Walker Brown. Here we go. Green flags in the air. This is the feature. Once again, 50-50 ticket number 454350. Come and see me right down here between the stands. I've got some money for you. There you go. There you go. $77 for you. You want to give it back to the track?
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm sure we can find a place for it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Tracks can.
Really appreciate that. Oh, yeah.
I'll give it here.
So the 8S of TJ Sullivan, still your leader. Coming around. Johnny Walker Brown currently in second position, coming out of turn number 4, followed by the 47 of Bob Caulfield, rounding out the top 3. It sounds better when you say it like that, right? Like rounding out your top 3 rather than the alternative. Halfway this time by. 6 more laps to go. .47 of Bob Caulfield goes around in turn number 2 and gets stuck. We're gonna have to throw the yellow flag. It's a little slippery out there in turn number 2, and Bob Caulfield found the slip and not enough grip. We'll get them stacked back up one more time. The 8S of TJ Sullivan definitely did not want to see a yellow flag at this moment, but here we are. We'll get them stacked back up here in just a moment. Texas two-step restart. The 8S of Sullivan jumps out front. Everybody else going to fall in behind him. Sullivan holds him up all the way through turn number 4. Now picks up the gas. Looks like we sort them back out in the same order that we did before. Sullivan in the lead. Johnny Walker Brown in second. Look out, Bob! Bob Caulfield had his wheels turned all the way to the left, and his car was still going right, almost into the front stretch wall, but he held on to it. Bob Caulfield fighting a dump truck of a push out there. Two laps to go. 2 more laps for the 8S of Sullivan. Oh my goodness. Slipped out of gear. The 8S Sullivan machine, you hear the RPMs go up. Either something let loose in the transmission or it slipped out of gear, but he looks like he's going to park it for the rest of this race. 1 more lap to go. Here comes the 3D, Johnny Walker Brown. Checkered flag in the hands of Mr. Jeremy Hernandez, going to bring Johnny Walker Brown on home. Second position goes to the 47 of Bob Caulfield. Unfortunate break for the 8S of TJ Sullivan, leading this race by far. And then in the last couple laps, that transmission just did not want to hold on any longer. Had to let it go. We're going to send out our next feature. Kelly.
Batteries or what?
It's on.
Thank you. Careful.
Looks like we're going to get to interview Mr. Johnny Brown here.
Is it on?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Sorry.
Good looking out, though. Johnny Brown, how about it, man? Come talk to us for just a second. Johnny Brown, hey, I'm up here right between the stands.
Hey.
Man, talk to us about the last 3 laps of that race. What's going through your head?
I was just trying to save tires, make sure I didn't loop it or anything like that. So, but yeah, thankfully, I guess he broke out, so I got a win that way. But
Hey,
I'd like to get it a different way, but I guess it's all a win in the end.
That's right. Hey, getting it into victory circle. Hey, man, sometimes all you got to do is just stay smooth out there. But who do you have to thank for that ride out there tonight?
My uncle Ray Doyen, he pays for everything, so I work for it though. So yeah, but thanks to him and CD Tire and let's see who else. Long's Racing Engines, you know. I had to look at the car for a second.
Look at the side of the car.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Good talking with you, Mr. Johnny Brown. Congratulations on your feature race victory. Now we will start the countdown clock for the feature race victory for Johnny Brown there. There is a provision that you can only win 3 races in the beginner factory stocks, and then you get bumped up to the full factory stock class. So that is win number 1 for Johnny Walker Brown. A couple more, and he'll be in the big class. Next up, we got the Sport Mods. Sport Mods coming out. 3 cars will take them 12 laps for their feature race. Limited Modified, sponsored by Swenson Race Products. They're on the northwest side of San Antonio. Check them out for all your race car needs. We got the 14 of Trent Beaver on the pole. Outside of him, the 1T of Nathan Titzman in the red 1T. Bringing up the rear, the 95S of Sterling Tausch. He is your points leader in the Limited Modifieds. Trent Beaver's in the top 5 there. Got a good chance tonight to make up some points in the points championship for the season. Lights are out around the track. Green flag in the hand of Mr. Jeremy Hernandez. Here we go racing with the Limited Modifieds. 14 of Beaver jumps out to the early lead. Here comes the 95 of Sterling Tausch, jumping up to second position. Nathan Titzman almost getting loose up there in turn number 1 and 2. Holds on to it for the moment. Looks to be fighting a little bit of a loose race car there. Nathan Titzman in the 1T machine now battling with the 95 of Sterling Tausch, trying to get up underneath him on the bottom. That looks to be where that machine is best at the moment. So a good battle for second place. Six laps down, 6 more to go. Nathan Titzman in the 1T doing all he can to try to get around that back bumper of the 95 of Sterling Tausch. Two more laps to go. Laps winding down. Looks like Nathan Titzman finally figured out how to get through turns 1 and 2, but it's not going to be enough time unless something major happens to the 95 of Tausch. 1 lap to go. Checkered flag for the 14 of Trent Beaver. Beaver with a commanding performance here in the Sport Mod class tonight, showing him how to get it done. He's on. We'll see if we can get a little interview out of the 14 of Beaver. If he just don't want to talk to me, that's okay. I'll track him down one way or another. There he comes. We'll get Mr. Beaver unpacked and out of his car real quick and have a quick word with him. Hold your applause for just a moment till he gets that helmet off. Lots of safety equipment there that he's got to unpack. There he is. Give him a round of applause. Get him a second to get that helmet off, that young man. All sorts of safety equipment to make sure he's okay in there. Mr. Trent, talk to me up here, buddy. I don't know whether you realize this or not, but I've watched you race in a lot of iRacing events. Tell me, what's the difference between getting out here in a real car and what you do in the virtual world?
Ah, gosh, I mean, you feel it in your butt. I mean, this is real. I mean, in the iRace, you really can't feel it, like the rollover and everything. So this is all it.
There you feel it more in your butt. Well, I tell you, I can't feel anything in my butt, but you don't know that, and that's okay. Man, Not a lot of cars out here tonight, but what did you have to do out there to make this thing here in Winner's Circle tonight?
I mean, the car was set up pretty good. I mean, just roll the bottom. I mean, basically it. I mean, it was pretty good moisture on the bottom, so I just kept it there.
There you go, sticking it to the bottom and a good setup. Hey, who do you have to thank for that car being fast out here tonight?
I got to give big mom and dad. They make it all happen. Beaver Medical Group, Beaver Air Conditioning, Innovative Race Cars, WW Bodies, Lavernia Mini Storage, Lavernia Bear Wash. I mean, that's my mom and dad do it all, so I can't thank them.
There you go. Parents are a big help. These sport mods can sometimes be expensive. Give that young man another round of applause as we send him on to Victory Circle. Trent Beaver picking up a win here at I-37. Sport Compacts coming down the chute. Give them a wave as they go by. Sport Compact feature race coming up. Sport Compacts, our biggest class here tonight. 13 cars slated for this feature race. Check out the bright pink lights in that 43 machine. Starting on the pole, the 32 of Josh Garcia out of Floresville, Texas. Outside of him, the 28 of Levi Hernandez. Row number 2, the 55 of Riker Hernandez. And outside of him, the 18 of Michael Burris Jr. Row number 3, Jamie Garner in the 33. And Justin Sitterly out of Floresville, Texas in the 88. Row number 4, that's Chad Miller in the 75 and John Thomas in the 35 machine. Row number 5, the 70 of Rod Tate and the 21T of Sean Tracy. Row number 6, the bright pink 76Y Donald Lewis out of Austin. The 3% of Sam Walker, the young lady out of San Antonio. And bringing up the rear, the 43, Jennifer Kidd, also out of San Antonio in that pink and turquoise machine. Finally back out here at I-37 after getting that car put back together. New car. I don't know who did the artwork on that machine, but I love the colors out there. That pink and turquoise looking good. Jennifer Kidd. Lights are out around the track. Green flag is about to wave for the 32 of Josh Garcia. Here we go. We're 4 wide getting into turn number 1. 28 of Levi Hernandez jumps out to the early lead. Here comes the 18. Michael Burris Jr. in that machine tonight, and the 55 of Riker Hernandez. Oh, looks like the 3% of Sam Walker having more trouble in that machine tonight. We'll see if she can get it refired. Here comes the 28 of Levi Hernandez for the next lap. Oh, we got two up in turn number one, getting collected together. The 21 of Tracy and the 75 of Miller. Chad Miller still stuck up there in turns 1 and 2. Looks like he's rolling again. Little lucky break there for the 3% of Sam Walker, who was having trouble with that machine. Looks like she's got it refired. She will rejoin the back of the pack along with the 75 of Miller. So we'll have yet another Delaware style or Texas two-step restart, whatever you want to call it. The 28 of Levi Hernandez gets to jump out front by himself, followed by the 18 of Michael Burris and the 55 of Riker Hernandez. 33 of Jamie Garner, I believe, being positioned in 4th. Josh Garcia in the 32. We'll fall back to 6th position. '88 of Justin Sitterly in row number 2 up there on the top. Green flag in the air for the 28 of Levi Hernandez, who takes off early before turn number 3. Now comes to the flag stand. Yellow flag for the 3% of Sam Walker, stuck up in turns 1 and 2. All right, sorry about that. Got bit by a spider or something. 28, Levi Hernandez still in the lead. Here comes the 55 of Riker Hernandez, running block for his brother. The 88 of Justin Sitterly, battling for second position, trying to work his way around the outside of the 55 of Riker Hernandez. Riker Hernandez making that back bumper real big for his brother. Now they swap places. Riker Hernandez on the bottom. Moves down to the bottom after getting swapped around with the 88 of Justin Sitterly. The 35 of John Thomas taking the shortcut through the tractor tires. Rejoins the back of the pack. Levi Hernandez now working against lap traffic of the 3%, Sam Walker. Little bit of white smoke coming out of that 88 machine. We'll keep an eye on that as the night progresses. The 88 of Justin Sitterly, little bit of smoke coming out there as he fights for second position. Now the 33 of Jamie Garner, the Silver Bullet, pulls up into third place in front of Riker Hernandez. Time running out for the 88 of Justin Sitterly, trying to reel in your leader, Levi Hernandez, in the 28 machine. The 76Y of Donald Lewis in that bright pink machine almost went up. Oh, we got one stuck up here in turn number 4. Oh no. The pink and turquoise, number 43, Jennifer Kidd, stuck up there in turn number 4. Well, this is going to make for an interesting finish to this race. We got the 28 of Levi Hernandez out front. He'll get to choose where he wants to be on the restart. The 88 of Justin Sitterly will also get to choose the top or the bottom, but he'll be behind the 28. That may better explain why we couldn't find anything.
You don't need a vinegar on that, do you?
No, I'm not allergic like that is. All right, so getting confirmation from somebody else in the audience here. It might have been a yellow jacket that I got stung by here. I'm not allergic though, so that's all right. Better than a Scorpion anyway. Lights are out. 28, Levi Hernandez takes off early down the backstretch, trying to get that little bit of an advantage over the 88 of Justin Sitterly. Here they come, laps winding down. Riker Hernandez all over the back bumper of the 88 machine. 88 and the 33 now battling side by side for second place. Jamie Garner looks like he might take over second place on that restart. And he does. Two more laps to go. The 28, Levi Hernandez, jumping out to a huge lead against the rest of the field. 2 more laps to go. White flag in the air now for the 28, Levi Hernandez. His brother won it a couple weeks back. Looks like it might be his turn now. Half a lap to go for the young man in the 28 machine. This might be his first victory. We're witnessing history here tonight. Levi Hernandez brings it around. Yes, sir. Levi Hernandez, Jamie Garner, Justin Sitterly, then his brother, the 55, Riker Hernandez. And Josh Garcia in the 32 rounds out your top 5. Well, we're going to talk to that young man. We'll see how this feels for the 28 of Levi Hernandez. His pop's coming down out of the flag stand. Racing is a family ordeal, and you'll see it right here firsthand. Levi Hernandez, we're going to get him popped out of that car. Once again, lots and lots of safety equipment to make sure these drivers are safe throughout their race. Jeremy, is this number 1? Number 1 race win right here tonight at I-37. For that young man, they've been working on that car for a long time, trying to get it right. And they found a setup that works here tonight. There he is, Levi Hernandez. Yes, sir. Big hug right there from Pops. I love it. Levi, we talked to your brother a couple weeks back. Now it's your turn. How does it feel to be in the winner's circle?
That feels great.
Oh, wait, what's that? Put that in your back pocket, Jeremy.
We try to do different things to these cars, and now we finally figured them out. So.
Yes, sir. Hey, it takes a little bit of rubbing on these cars to get them figured out. I know you got your dad to thank, but who else do you have to thank for this race car here tonight?
UniFirst, iRace Enterprise, Ronnie Sparks, Face Lawn Service, and everybody else that helps out. He don't help.
We'll get you guys a strategy out here.
And Mike and Patty over there.
Mike and Patty over there. Yes, sir. Levi Hernandez. Man, it's good to see you get a win finally out here. Good to see that this is a family affair for you guys. You and your brother are fun to watch. Thank you for coming out here to I-37. Congratulations to you, man.
Thank you. And thank you for my girlfriend and her family.
Oh, well, that's sweet. All right, we're working our way down the list here. A couple more races. We've got the Texas Dirt Truck Series, and we've got the IMCA Modifieds. So we'll see one of those two coming down the chute next. The Hernandez brothers getting back-to-back wins. These kids finally figuring out what it takes to get a win under their belt. We'll work on these cars night after night, week after week to get them right. Takes a lot of hard work and effort. IMCA Modifieds coming up. We're going to take them 20 laps 20 laps for the IMCA Modifieds. Seven cars slated for this feature race. And 20 laps. Starting on the pole will be the 81 of Richard Childress. Outside of him, the 16, Jamie Campbell. Row number 2, the BD1 of Jared Maupin. And the 5R of Ryan Doyon. In row number 3, the 94 of Chris Morris. And outside of him will be the 44 of Wade Pistol Sr. Bringing up the rear, the number 10 machine, that's Wade Pistol Jr. Having some problems in the heat race earlier. We'll see if they got those problems worked out for the feature race. Lights are out around the track. We're going to go green flag this time by. Keep an eye on the BD1 and the 94. They're on the inside. That looks to be where you want to be for the racetrack tonight. Green flag waves in the air. Here we go. The 81 of Richard Childress brings them around. The 5R of Ryan Doyon works his way up into the top 3. Meanwhile, the BD1 of Jared Maupin moves backwards. '16 of Jamie Campbell holding on to second place up there on the top side of the track, right behind the 81 of Ryan Childress. Now Jamie Campbell takes over the lead on the top side of the track in that 16 machine. Oh, we go 3 wide into turns 1 and 2. The BD1 of Jared Maupin shooting right down the middle against the 81 and the 16 of Jamie Campbell. Looks like he's going to take over the lead this lap. We got one off the backside over there. Hard to tell who that was. I believe that might be the 10 of Wade Pistol Jr. off the backside. Yellow flag there for the 10 of Wade Pistol Jr. We're going to get them stacked back up. So the BD1 of Jared Maupin, who took over the lead on that last lap right before the yellow came out. He is your new leader, followed by the 81 of Ryan Childress and the 16 of Jamie Campbell. Looks like a little confusion there on who's supposed to be in what position. Looks like the 94 of Chris Morris supposed to be up in the top 5. And there they go. Green flag. Four wide coming out of turn 2. We got 2 around. 2 around up in turn 2. Going to bring out the yellow flag again. That is the father and son duet, Pistol and Pistol. I'd love to be a fly on the wall for that conversation later. You spun me out. No, you spun me out. I'd venture to say that a Pistol will win that battle. Well, we started with 7. Now we're down to 5. 5 IMCA Modifieds left here. IMCA Modified, sponsored by Price Chevrolet. Be sure to check out these sponsors. These are the sponsors that make sure that we have a place to come on Saturday night. So if you're in the business for a car, come check out. All sorts of action going on around the track here tonight.
are we done?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, she just came out and said they're canceled. They did. Yeah, she's walking down.
Well, as you can tell, we have a little power outage here at the track, and I am being told that the race is officially canceled. So there we have it. Sorry, folks. We're done. Canceled. I just made an announcement into the camera mic.